British team manager Rob Hoekstra, the man tasked with bringing gold home for Britain in London 2012. Great Britain under Rob's tenure have already had great success, staying up in the Super League, up in the top few, and also, as we see here, winning in Great Britain at the Nations Cup. But what do we know about Rob Hoekstra? Let's find out a little bit more.
Well, I was born in Holland, in a place called Noordwijk aan Zee, which is on the coast. And I didn't really do anything in horses for the first part of my life. I was actually very keen on football, still am. Funny enough, my sister had a horse, and I hadn't really met a horse before, to be quite honest. And I went to stay with her for a weekend. And I went with her. She went to ride a horse and so on. And I got quite keen, and I thought, well, this is something I could enjoy doing. As kids, we used to come over with a group of people from Holland, and we used to come and watch the Hoekstra Derby each year. And it did become a sort of long ambition to one day ride in the Derby. No, not thinking that I was going to win it one day, but it had been a long ambition to ride there. I was just riding at the novice level and was building my way up, through the grades and so on. And then I think I got some team horses around about 85, 86. And I changed nationality then, but I had a chance to get into the team and changed my passport to British nationality. I then started my own business, started teaching to make a living, started buying and selling some horses, and started to build up from there. 10 years ago, when I had less horses for the top level, I got more and more involved with training. I had some very good students in Spain. I did a lot of traveling towards Spain and also some students here. And it was just a way to make a very good living. And the competing took a bit of a backseat for a while. But I've always been training. It's always been part of my whole setup, really. Now, because I'm dealing with the top riders, it's a different type of training, it's a different type of coaching. Because it's individually what different riders want. Some of the top guys don't need me to tell them how to ride, but they do want some information from the courses, or they want to know how things go, how their horses are jumping, and what we can improve within a very short space of time if we're doing a Nations Cup. Where the younger guys they like more advice, they want to discuss more things, we talk about different things. So it is a variety of different aspects depending on the type of riders you're coaching.
Well, there's so many aspects, including the courses. Rob chatting to the man that'll build the courses for London 2012, Bob Ellis. But how did Rob end up in the job?
I was approached to see if I would be interested in doing it. And I hadn't really thought about it, to be quite honest, and then started thinking about it. And obviously with the Olympic Games coming on, it was quite a challenge and an interesting thing to do. So I decided to try and see if I could do something with it. I'm supposed to win medals with the team. I mean, that's the most important thing I've got to do is I've got to win some medals. So everything is geared towards that, the whole planning and so on. The first thing we had to do, we had to get unity within the team. There was a lot of division within the team, people going different directions, not really putting the team first. And we made some changes in that. We've had a fantastic run, and the atmosphere within the team is really good. And I think we have a very strong team for this year. And it's helping the guys with planning, doing the selections for different shows, being able to talk to the guys and saying, where they want to go and what I think would benefit them in which direction they're going with their planning. Everybody's competing against each other all the time. So, and then to put these people together within a team 8, 9, 10 times a year and really become a strong team is a challenge. Also for the individuals, because normally they're trying to beat each other. So, but I think if you realize that you can only go to the Olympic Games, for instance, as a team, they start to realize that through a team is where the route to success lies. I'm trying not to make too big a thing out of it, but of course the whole environment around it will be huge. But we're making our planning. We know exactly when the games are. We know what we want to do with the different horses that have a chance to go to the games. And we'll concentrate on that. And I think if we can keep our horses sound, and we can keep the riders sound, which is another issue. Because we have some riders that are a bit older as well, together with obviously the young guys that are coming through, then I think we'll be fine.
Well, it's a busy life. How does he relax?
I don't.
But what is it that makes Rob Hoekstra tick?
Winning.